So far, the crew has cleared every hurdle naysayers have placed in their way. Columbus would be home to one of the 10 inaugural teams. Columbus has outperformed much larger cities. The true success indicator has been from the fans. Well, it's going out.
Hello and welcome to the club. I'm not your host, Mars. But this is the Upper 90 Club, a roundtable podcast where five friends still talk about the Columbus Crew and such. With us today, very, very special guest. We had to pretty much blackmail him to get on the show. Paco, what's up, dude?
What's up, man? I'm still waiting for the actual payment to come through. So
it's $0 and it's in your bank today, right now.
I listen to the pod every week. I know there are some donations. There's a pyramid scheme happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on my desk.
Yep.
We are at the bottom of that pyramid.
I am Bernie Madoff, your host of the Roundtable Bar.
But I'll take some scraps.
You got it. You got it. Well, one more game left. How does it feel, boys?
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Tip of the hat.
There we go. Tip of the hat. Yeah, I screamed when I first got on with Paco, and I think, was it your wife that was just like, who is that? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm wearing the exact same thing, too. All right, well, before we get into it, let's do a little housekeeping. The big thing on the docket right now is Tent Day. Show me them tenties. I've been working on that all day, right? All right, so we have got a tent, and by we, I mean Mort, has a tent, and we will be out front of the stadium Saturday starting, I think, probably around 5. And we'll come up and say hi. We got a bunch of stuff, but we're going to be raffling off a bunch of stuff. We've got I think the big prize is going to be a Supporter Supply jersey of your choice. We also have some Supporter Supply flags, some other swagger. We've got some retro screamer stuff. Like, I think probably some stuff from my house. What do you guys got laying around that we want to hand out?
I believe we have some of the cups to give away.
Ooh, we do have some of the cups. We'll also have the wristbands free. And I think we'll have a bunch of other
magnets.
stuff. Yeah. I mean, Adam Hernandez will be hanging out. Some ex-players will be hanging out. Some future players will be hanging out. I'm looking at you, Haas. I believe
there'll be a drawing contest. Shall we say?
A drawing contest.
Yep.
And that is a speed upside down painting drawing contest.
Mm-hmm.
Very exciting.
And originally, yeah. So, and I think
one artist and one not artist.
Yeah, 100%. I think Mars is actually he was originally gonna be doing it like caricature wise and like handing it to people, but I don't think anybody's gonna carry around. It was gonna be one of those like big Post-it note things, like 4 feet by 3 feet. I don't think anybody's gonna bring that in the stadium. I'm not entirely sure you're allowed to bring it into the stadium.
A piece of paper? Probably
a piece
not.
of paper.
A piece of paper?
Not blank one. You could write whatever you want on it.
Oh.
Support whoever you want. Just write it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Draw a big flag on it.
How much liquid can you fit in that piece of paper?
Yeah. Can we draw
enough.
just like a
Not
bottle of Fireball on it? Can we do that?
Yeah. Originally,
I
I
the
pitched
bathroom?
the idea of, everybody takes like a shot of Fireball and then draws something upside down as fast as they can, but that got nixed because...
Yeah, we're not handing out alcohol to
That's what I said. I was like, we would never do that.
No, we don't do that.
We would never do that.
So if you come to our tent, do not ask us or bring us alcohol. We will have none. So
yeah,
keeping it straight laced.
Yep. So that's the big thing. What's Nordica doing for the game?
It is 90s Jersey Shore themed.
Whoa!
Oh,
I just cut my hair too. I mean, I don't think I have.
It's a Jersey Shore theme tailgate. So
it's a Jersey Shore thing. I don't know how to react to that. I don't know why I didn't know that. I'm trying to think.
Special face paint.
I just need a gold chain for the chest meat.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't need hairspray.
I need the spray painted abs situation, right? Who is it? Snooki, right?
I'm going for
Who do we got? Can we name them without looking it up?
Snooki, Paulie
was a good one.
You just Listing
No,
of
Polly was a
typical
good guy.
cats.
JWoww,
JWoww.
Snooki.
Samantha, I think was one of them.
Dude,
Unless that was Snooki.
Sam.
I feel like you know it, literally everybody.
I just know names.
I've been
So there was
forced to
this-
watch
Who
I'm
was
just
more
the
than
naming
situation?
Dublin. I'm just naming people from Dublin. I know
Yeah.
that's what this is.
Yeah, burn.
It's like
Upper Arlington.
Polly, Tony Soprano. No, hold on. I feel like it's just
Bowie
you're
Walnuts.
just naming all the Sopranos.
Which one of us named their cats after Italians?
Was it the 3 S's?
after
Shoot,
the Sopranos
shower, and shave?
specifically.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Good job,
ooh,
everybody.
that's a good theme.
Yeah,
though.
it's
I
like,
that.
isn't it gym, shower, laundry, something like that?
Oh, GTL. Gym
GTL.
tanning laundry. Yeah.
Tanning, no shower.
Shoot, shower, and shave, I thought. Was the 3 S's.
I don't know where that came from, but you're welcome.
Like, Trey, you know everything about Jersey Shore, dog. Like, this isn't like, I was just kidding. You're like, oh, I don't know their names. Polly J. Wow.
I could be incorrect on some of those, and I'm sure Courtney or one of the other.
Dude,
faithful
you're
people
not.
will-
Yeah, I don't think you are.
I'm proud of you.
I'll
All
just
right,
keep naming
so
people. It's cool.
90s theme was spiky hair and stuff like that. I'm going to wear my 90s
awesome, though.
supporter supply jersey. And they've got that new one that I love, like the Bayside one, right? From Saved by the Bell. To the Max, I think is what it's called.
Oh, the Max Kid. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, super cool. Another piece of little bit of housekeeping was Save the Crew Day was yesterday. I did not post anything on socials because as soon as I opened it up, it was just like waterfall, everybody talking about it. And I was like, I'm not going to add to it. But do you guys, I think we went over this. Paco, where were you at when you found out about Save the Crew?
I was in Columbus. My wife and I moved here in 2012. So we were just newly Crew fans in 2017. So we were both pretty upset, and we're just like, screw. Can I cuss on this?
Of course.
Yeah.
No, but we were like, screw this, screw pre-court and everything, and we really kind of just kind of turned our backs a little bit to, I think, what was happening, what we thought what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And then when we saved the team, we were like, oh no, okay, we really screwed up. Like we need to invest a little bit more. We need to really back the club in the city, and we really made a mistake here. So
how long was that?
Double down.
Yeah, how long was that from when they announced that it was over to when they saved it? I don't know off the top of my head. I can't remember.
I mean, you would have been looking at the playoff game in Toronto, which would have been the last game that they would have played.
Like
So last time you cried, real
That
tears.
is the last time I cried at a soccer game. Yeah.
At a soccer game.
So that would have been November-ish of 17. And then it was in, clearly
October
October.
12th, 2018, right?
Yeah, of 18.
12,
Yep.
yeah.
So, I mean, you're looking at that's almost a year, 10 months, 11 months.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
I would love to say I was like all in. I was like kind of Save the Crew, but not like as crazy as I probably should have been. I didn't know how to feel. I just remember like going to games still like, I was like, this might be the last game I ever see.
It was one of those mixed feelings. You went to the game and you didn't want to give money to that man, and then at the same time you wanted to be there for the team. So it was like a weird period. But I think that whole period made me a better fan. And I think coming out of it, like the first time they started putting down some like, what was it, like ticket commitments, and it started a little bit of some of these things. I signed up for like everything.
Yeah, I did too. And my dad was like, we're getting season tickets. Sign us up for 4. And I was like, sweet. And then we signed up and he's like, we're not going to buy it. We're not going to buy it. Okay, cool. He's like, we'll get it next year. He still is like, he'll definitely get season tickets. But I was like, wait till they're back down.
I think it's one of those things. I mean, Mort definitely probably has this feeling as well, but my daughter was born in 2019. And being able to bring her to one of the first games back at Mafre and like have her stand exactly where, like, I have a picture of her leaning up against the fence cheering like we used to cheer on top of Nordec up there. And like that was the most emotional that I have been, knowing that the team was staying, knowing that my kids were going to be able to watch this team that I love, this thing that I love. and be able to experience it like I experienced it. That was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
That really, so October 12th, when we found out about it, and Ben and I were working together and like we got all the news and everything else, that was a huge day in itself. The groundbreaking on the new stadium was huge. But I tell you what, that first game back, being able to be at Moffray was absolutely amazing.
That was a fun game. It was, emotional.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked at my kids and I was like, I'm going to spend like less time raising you and like more time on the crib. Like, I'm going to cut it straight. We're just going to play it straight.
Hey, Paco, you got a taste of kind of our kind of like crew story. You kind of started dabbling into it a little bit with how you got involved. How you got as involved as you are today? I mean,
No, and that's like we were saying, like it made me be a better fan, you know, and coming from, I'm a Browns fan, so
I did the opposite. I was like, I'm gonna start cheering for the Browns, and they immediately signed, Touchy Mick, Rubbins, and I was just like, oh crap, like I'm the villain again.
I had lost the team already, right? And so when it was happening again, I was like, oh, that's I just already I thought the inevitable, right? Like we were gonna lose the team, and when we didn't, like you said, it kind of propelled us to then want to be more involved with the club. At that point, we were always at Moffray. We were always right next to the Nordeca. And we were always like, I don't know, it's super intimidating, right? When you walk into the stadium and you see
they've got masks
chanting.
Before it was cool.
Yeah, before it was cool, and for like 90 minutes. And I was like, man, I don't know if I can do that for 90 minutes. So let's just sit in our seats. But after that, I was like, we got to do something. And we I don't know if we did it the right way, but we tried to we reached out to Nordeca through like email, and I was like, hey, we're wife and I are here to help and do whatever we can, and we got through to do TIFO, and we started doing TIFOs and going out there and meeting people at TIFOs and just getting more involved as much as we could. Anything that was happening, we'll go do that. We'll hang banners. We'll stay after and take them down. We'll do whatever we can to be part of the club, because it really, at that time, we were new to Columbus, and it was an entry point to being part of the city and being part of the club. So I started through TIFO and kind of doing it that way, and now I've been I've been match day director this year, and it's been just an amazing experience. Like and every year for Save the Crew, every year I'm like, man, I wish I would have done more before, but I definitely appreciate it now. And it means so much more to me now, the team and the experiences that people have at going to games and seeing little kids, and seeing the future of the club. Right now, the club has this bright future with all these kids at the games, and it's just really great. So it's really nice to kind of start from being just a fan, just a regular fan, to now really being super involved in it. It just means a lot.
Is this your first run with a Nordeca, as far as being like running for something and getting elected and doing the whole thing?
No, I didn't get elected this year. I actually stepped in for the match day director. He stepped down. He made a decision to not follow, to move on from the position. I was serving as a deputy at that point, and I'd had some experience kind of working with doing the capoing and banners and doing all that stuff. So I had some experience kind of doing it. So I put myself out there, and the board accepted me, and so I've been serving it ever since. Right before the Cleveland game is when I started.
Oh wow! So you're not like the stepdad, but you're the dad who stepped up. Or what's that shirt?
No, you nailed it. That's it. 100%. That's it.
Yeah. Cool.
You nailed it.
Yeah. We talked about it earlier, but I do want to thank you. I brought my girls team, like we had said earlier, to the game, and I'm trying to get them to buy in, full soccer. A lot of them play a bunch of different sports.
Yeah.
and you graciously took them up on the Capo stand and let them do that, and they still talk about it, and it's just been like awesome. They're like, we're coming back next year. I was like, sweet, 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 sweet. Got him.
Love it.
Yeah.
I thought there were only 2 girls, and there were like a lot.
Well, there was 4, and then you look back down, and there was a whole nother team, and the look on their face when like my 4 went up, they were just like, oh man, you're like, get on up here, all of you. And they're like, yeah, like it got filled. I was like, oh, I opened up a can of worms.
The best part about that, as long as Paco didn't get in trouble, is just the core memories that were made. Because every one of those girls is going to remember that.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
And their parents, and I was just like,
yeah, being
I'm the
involved
best
and
coach.
being close to the action is so much fun. I mean, we got to go with Finn on the field like 2 years ago, actually during our playoff run at the Atlanta game. Go down there. Now I still remember that. I remember I getting goosebumps, and it was huge for me, and for him, he still remembers that. So
yeah,
that's
cool. What is
it's so important to have the community involved in all this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they can do more, but they still do a pretty good job.
So
they do an okay job.
So
They
what
kinda
does
do
your
anyway.
game day look like?
You mentioned
then?
Tifo. Should we? Oh,
Yeah, go
sorry.
ahead.
Yeah, Tifo. Yeah, we might as well shout it out. Tifo Sweat's schedule. They have
Yes.
Friday. Oh, actually, that's behind. That was last week. So I posted the wrong thing. Hey, you missed it. Go back in time. Yeah, I'm now realizing what it was. I was like, dang, they're working this Saturday during the game until 11. I was like, that can't be right.
That's not going to work.
Well,
No, we have the Tifo Sweats out there, really working hard this week to do something really nice for our captain, at this Saturday's game. So we have hours Tuesday through Thursday of this week.
where can you
from
find this?
4:30.
I sometimes struggle to find Tifo set schedules. Am I crazy?
A good place would be on X or Twitter. So they posted it about a day ago.
Yeah, and it should be posted on all of our socials. So Nordeca.com on Instagram, X. We try to get it
Also,
out there.
literally everywhere. Got it. Well, I'll clip the next one that's right next time, so that's fun time. Yeah, so check it out. They're at 1,000. How do you say that? Atchon? ATCHESON?
Atchison.
God bless you.
Yeah, I found it within 1 minute because I follow Tifo Sweat on Blue Sky. So there we go.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of the social media.
Where can we possibly find this information from?
I eat a lot of granola, and I only really look at the sun and like play with the grass outside. So I don't know, whatever. I mean, everybody has different stuff.
So get on Blue Sky and write down Tifo Sweat, and it will pop right up.
Yeah, and come out and help. We have a lot of really cool stuff happening for Saturday's game. So
and as Paco said,
any help is appreciated. You don't have to have any experience. You don't have to have any artistic ability. We will tell you exactly where to paint, how to paint. Just come out and have a good time.
I've never been. Is it like paint by numbers?
Yeah, do you put numbers on?
I think
Please
it
tell
is
me you put
paint by
like
numbers.
numbers, and we have to paint.
It's a little bit like that. Yeah, they'll at least put the letter of the color that needs to go where it needs to go.
So
you'll have a
B,
beef
possibly
black.
blue, maybe black.
Yeah.
Oh man,
there's
you know what you should do is like paint like they're painting the fence, and then be like, now I'll show you how to fight, and you fight like like in a Karate Kid, like it's like now like paint the yellow up, and then you like throw a punch. You're like, that's how you karate.
That's how you karate.
Anyways,
I
I thought that was great in my head. What's a game day look like? I think you were kind of talking about that. We always try to figure out like yours is going to look a lot different than most people's because you are running the game day stuff. But
yeah, no, same thing. We come out every game day. We ask for volunteers to come out and hang the banners. We usually meet at the stadium at noon on game days, and anybody and everybody is welcome to come out and hang banners and make the stadium look as great as it can look. Before the game, and then you can go and enjoy our tailgates right afterwards. So we usually go straight to
what time? What time does tailgate start?
This week, I think it's still to be determined, but I'm assuming it would probably start about noon since it's a 6:00 game.
Yeah,
It's a 6 o'clock game.
Yeah.
we're going to be
God.
earlier than
That tent
5
time
o'clock in front of the stadium in that game.
Yeah, that's going to have to switch. Well,
Yeah, we have to tell them to
o'clock.
move the game back because we're planning on being there at 5.
yeah,
So
when
we can't
you
start before 7:30.
We'll be there at least by 4 o'clock, hopefully by closer to 3.
yeah, before that.
2 hours
So,
before kick it, at
yeah,
least.
even if you just come, fill out just like a name and a phone number, just whatever. We're going to do a drawing next pod. We did it last time. And then
If you come
even
early,
if you don't listen, I'll still hit you up.
if
So
you
give
come
me, like,
early, you
some
can
way to
help us put
contact
up
you.
the tent and hang up some banners. And
Yeah,
No, just
seriously.
come and say hi
Yeah, come out.
and hang out. Bring your door drinks. We're going to be playing
Do
music. We got a playlist.
Upside down.
It'd be the best thing you
Speed
ever heard.
painting.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, but we get the banners up, and then we get the drums set up, and as soon as gates open, we're in there, just trying to get everything ready for the game, get everybody kind of set where they're supposed to be, and making sure we understand what we're doing for the game, if there's like a special occasion or anything like that. We have some really special things happening this Saturday for our captain, so. It's pretty exciting. There's a lot of moving parts, right? And usually we don't know until hopefully we'll get it figured out right before the game actually starts. But
Same thing about this pod. We're like, what are we talking about?
yeah,
What are we talking about? What do you want to talk about?
Is there banner priority in certain locations?
I don't know how to answer that. Yeah, I think there is.
Yeah.
We definitely have some banners that we'd like to have front and center, and displayed. It's sure that they're displayed.
Yeah.
And if they're not up there, then we want to make sure we know where they're at so we can get them up there. So, yeah.
Is there a person from the front office there to make sure that the banners are appropriate?
Yes.
okay.
Short answer.
Yeah, we'll move on.
would
We've
an
talked
upper
about it.
90 would an upper 90 club banner be taken down?
Yes, it
So-
would be
That one would
immediately.
be okay.
That would be really cool. But I think I've got an even cooler idea that we could possibly do. Does anybody know? Well, in celebration,
Is it a Karate
of-
Kid thing?
No. It's a Jersey
I'm out.
Shore thing. It's Jersey Shore. That's what we're celebrating.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
If anybody knows somebody that can spray tan, we would love to have them at the tent, and we will offer free spray tanning before you go into the game.
That sounds funny. That could get dicey fast.
I'm just saying it might be a fun idea. We'll just spray your face. How about that?
That's worse. I see. No,
Is that something we can do?
Right.
We'll just sit there and like
we'll spray your face. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
And if Courtney
It's like-
Sullivan is
just
listening to this, you-
close your eyes and we will just paint your face, and then you'll
I
be all
feel like
prepared and ready
Courtney
to go.
tans. She feels like a tanner.
I don't think Courtney does.
Yeah,
Courtney
she
has that
does.
natural aura of Westerville blonde.
Yeah,
but she will
tans.
spray tan some people though.
That's what I'm saying. Like if we know anybody,
And some people.
I'd love to do it. It would be a great celebration. Just
Would we
paint
set up
peop-
like
paint
set up a
people's faces.
shower curtain
We'll spray
type
you.
deal, and you just get in and get a little zippity zap?
Yeah, I mean, how cool would that be? Be awesome.
How cool would that be? How cool would that be? Let me think. How cool that would be.
All right, fine. If somebody will do it, if somebody does show up and has the equipment and can do it, I will gladly spray paint myself. I'll spray my own face.
I
Is
would,
that
but I
fair?
don't want to
Meet
show up.
Trey in the porta potty where he's doing spray tan jobs.
Can you imagine Haas spray tan? Like, I can't even.
on the
Red
burn.
hair, dark as the night. Oh man. All right. Well,
I mean, I'll gladly do it. Just
how
saying.
about this? Let's take a break. When we get back, we'll talk about some things that are actually important, and that's not spray painting.
It's not spray painting, it's
Pause.
spray tanning.
I agree to disagree. We'll be right, Trap.
A retro-inspired jersey, yeah, that's not bad. A bootleg, yeah, that'll do the job, just for a few washes, probably. Might fit you, might not. But you know what's even better? The real thing. And that's why I started Retro Screamers. Proudly located in Franklinton, Retro Screamers is Ohio's only vintage soccer store. Our store proudly provides a space for die-hard collectors the general fan community, and those getting into soccer for the very first time. Open most weekends and by appointment during the week, Retro Screamers provides a wide range of jerseys from across the globe, as well as housing unique memorabilia and rare items dating all the way back to the 1960s. More importantly though, the shop is a hub for the local soccer community, a welcoming and inclusive space where people of all backgrounds, identities, and yes, even rival teams can come together to share an appreciation of the greatest sport on earth. If you're interested in checking us out, just visit us online at retroscreamers.com. You can also schedule an appointment to visit the shop there as well. Also, follow us on Instagram at retroscreamers for more updates and availability on all of our new gear. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
All right, we are back. And we got the full crew still. Paco, you're still in it for the long run?
I'm in it for the long run.
Oh, boy. Sometimes we go to one.
Not
But
tonight.
usually-
Not tonight, please. No.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I was
We'll
like,
do
are
it
you
in
drinking?
spirit.
You're like, nah, I'm getting ready. So you're running the full,
Running the full.
and I'm just running the
God
half.
bless.
By running, I mean fast walking, doing that thing where everybody walks like this with their hands up in their face. Okay,
Just make
this
sure
is-
you always have like a piece of your foot on the ground at all times. Otherwise, it is
How do
not
they police
working.
that? Honestly,
Don't stand so.
I don't know.
Yeah, no idea. No idea.
So we had a week off. We didn't. I know Himmel usually does like a kind of a catch up. What'd you guys do this week? Because I tell you what I did. I went to Cedar Point and rode one ride only.
The Blue Streak.
How did you know?
I saw the picture of you on it, and I was like, "Oh, that's such a good ride."
Haas knows roller coasters like I know MTV like bad sick.
Yeah. Oh man.
shoes.
Yeah, you do know shoes.
Shootism.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't ride more than the Blue Streak.
Well, so what had happened was we had
Oh,
the
boy.
kids, and they
Yeah.
have like a kid area, but my oldest actually was like, "I'm all in. I want to ride on a big ride." But we were with all my brother's kids, and they're all like a lot younger. So I was like, and they're so excited, but then you get there and you're like, you're gonna have to wait for 2 hours to have fun for like 17 to 42 seconds. So like, if that's something you're into, cool. Or we can hit up all these other like scrambler type rides. The good news is the one that
Seems like
spins
a life
around and
lesson.
swings like a pendulum that I thought was out is actually working, and that's like my favorite ride.
Why can't I think of the name of that one?
It's weird.
It's not Skyhawk. Skyhawk's in the back.
Battle
That
Axe? Is that what it is?
No, that's such a tight name.
I know, right? Just thought of it right now.
So metal. What's funny is though we were walking by the Gemini. So the Gemini is the one where it's like they're right next to each other, and they were
The
only
racers,
running. Yeah, they were only running one of them, and we were walking by, and Kate, my oldest, was like, "All right, let's ride that one. I bet you that line's short." And it did look short. I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, it's right there. It's just sitting there." And I look up, and it had broken, and it was stuck at the top. And I was like, "Well, it's broke. We're not going to ride that. That's like a red flag." And she's like, "But I bet you people won't want to wait." I'm like, "Yeah, because it's broke." Like,
It could
how do
be
you
fixed
point at a
soon.
broken? I'm like, "It's supposed to be moving." She's like,
Were you
Is
talking
it? I'm
about
like,
Max Air?
"Clearly."
Is that what it
Yes,
was?
Max Air.
Max
The
Air.
spinning
What a
pendulum.
that's a
That
bad
looks
name.
absolutely terrifying. Like I'm gonna
It's-
barf just
it's a lot
watching
of fun.
people do it.
It's crazy. It looks crazy, but it's
I can do the back and
crazier.
forth. I can't do it if it's spinning.
A lot of
my
people
problem.
hate it.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I can't do anything.
when you're spinning and coming down, you're just like, I scream like a little baby. I'm like, ah, like just wild.
Like when
Paco,
you
do you
got
mess
on the
with
pod
roller
tonight?
coasters? We get
Oh.
really hyped on roller coasters.
Oh my god, I am so afraid of heights. I could not.
Thank
I can't.
you.
I am so afraid.
I
of
bet I
heights.
got you beat. 100%.
Yeah.
I don't.
I couldn't. I could barely walk across the Golden Gate Bridge. I stayed
Oh,
like 20 feet from the edge.
Yeah,
and
I am too, but like
it's
roller
terrible.
coasters, I feel like are different because it's so fast.
Yeah. I mean, completely. You didn't see one break.
Yeah, no, that's true. This is 100%
My
true.
wa- my wife and I went to Disneyland to see my wife to celebrate.
If you're gonna say it.
celebrate our engagement, we went to California. I
Nice.
couldn't
Oh, I love
ride
that.
I couldn't ride any of the Disneyland rides. We had to go to the kids section, and in the kids section, I freaked out. I freaked out in the kids section. I had to ask the guy to stop the ride, man, because I couldn't do it.
I tell you what, the kids section
No.
is worse. I mean, like
They're like carnival rides,
they go
dog.
round
Like
and
those
round
give
and
you
round, like
tetanus.
spinning quickly. Just can't do it.
Yeah,
No,
they're
it's
the
not-
No,
carnival
I'm not
rides.
laughing at you. I'm just picturing like the
No,
big
to
tattooed
redeem
man
myself.
being like, "Sir, I can't. Sir, help."
So to redeem myself, we went to San Diego the next day to go to the zoo, right? And they have what are those gondolas that kind of go over the ski lifts that kind of go
No,
over the
those are terrifying. I don't do that.
complete freak out. I had a
Yeah.
complete freak out, and my wife just laughed the whole time. She laughed at me the whole time.
No, dude. No,
Like
yeah.
the sky ride to get across the
Yeah,
park.
it's-
essentially.
When I walked in, I pointed at that. I was like, that is one of 2 rides I will not ride. I was like, I'll ride almost any other one. It's like that one.
The one
And
that would
down
fall
on
and
the
you
power
wouldn't
tower.
die. Yeah, you're not gonna ride that one. But
Yeah, the Gemini. And the Blue Streak was old.
It's
and made
old.
of wood.
That's what makes
It's
it so
old.
fun.
All right. Enough about Cedar Point roller coaster freak out rides. What did everybody else do this weekend? Haas.
I went to see Born Ruffians at A&R Bar, which was a fantastic show.
You went to a concert?
Ruffians.
Saturday, yeah.
Wow, that's a nice
Big
change.
surprise.
change of pace. It was good.
You're so cool.
It was a smaller
Yeah,
concert.
You're, cool.
Nice,
You're the
dude.
coolest of us, for sure.
But they're going to be bigger like later, and then I won't like them. You know what I mean?
They've been around for at least 15 years. I'd say.
I listened to Born Ruffians in college, so that is
Yeah.
2005.
They've been around a long time. Their new stuff is fun. It's kind of different. It's good.
Weren't they kind of acousticy?
No, maybe
Nah,
they
but,
were
like-
early on.
Yeah, I don't know. Do they run in the same circles with Ahmed and like Caribou and that type of thing?
I think so, because I'm pretty sure they were at our house at some point when I didn't
Yes.
know them personally or their music or anything, and I had to work the next morning, and they were all being loud, and I yelled at them from upstairs.
That
very
checks out.
passive
Did
aggressively.
you remind them at A&R Bar? That's why you went?
No.
Like, hey, remember me? And they're like, we do.
That was the worst work day of my life.
I'm mad. I don't know. Anybody else?
Mark
go
had to remind me of that. I didn't.
Oh yeah, Mark's like a savant when it comes to remembering stuff.
Trey,
Paco, you do anything fun, Trey?
We babysat some other people's children, so that was fun.
That sounds great.
I
Sorry.
watched the Browns lose. That was fun. No, about the only fun thing that I actually did was me and my son went and got some donuts at Tim Hortons. I pushed for the sour cream. They didn't have them. They
didn't
did not
have them. It's because too many
They
people are
didn't
getting
have
them.
Yeah,
They're so popular. Everyone's like,
that's why. So I just
sour
went with
cream.
the cream filled. You know, the vanilla cream. He got sprinkles. So.
I love that vanilla cream film.
That's great.
Tim Hortons, man.
Delicious.
It was my second choice. I was going to go for Jolly Pirate, but
Dude, JP's.
he vetoed me. So, and then I saw a Facebook post today that there was a roach at the Jolly Pirate, so I'm glad we didn't go. But
It adds that crunch, baby girl. Woo!
Not
I
the
love
first,
JP's.
won't be the
I'm
last.
pretty sure you can still smoke inside Jolly Pirates. That's how much I love Jolly Pirates. They go in there and just blast heaters and just like drink coffee. Dude, I'm all about JP's.
But no. I mean, it was a pretty chill weekend without a crew game. Watched the U.S. men's national team play.
Yeah, I want to get into that a little
High
bit.
State play. Browns lose. So yeah, good weekend overall.
Paco, you do anything sweet on
Yeah,
your week off?
You forgot the best game of the weekend was the Texas win over Oklahoma on Saturday.
Oh, we did not, but they did. So
That was the best.
yeah,
game of
you follow some weird like why Tech? Did you go to Texas?
No. I'm from Texas. I'm actually from Texas. So I grew up along. Yeah, I grew up along.
But Texas is like
Austin.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in El Paso.
Texas. Okay.
West.
Well,
Texas.
I was only asking because I thought, isn't UT close to Austin?
UT is in Austin. Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I was not smart enough to get into UT. I applied.
that's half the battle, to be honest with you.
They told me I
Listen,
wasn't.
I barely made it into Ohio State and then quit pretty quickly.
Ohio State, I didn't apply, but I don't think I would have gotten in. I think it was you had to have like a 3.7.
No,
or
you would have
something at
got
that
in. You
point.
got into OU. It used to be easy to get into Ohio State. 25 years ago. When
I got into Arizona State. They called me, and I was like, "Oh, awesome! Like, what's your school ranked like college wise?" Like, we're not ranked.
Have you seen our?
We're a very bad school, and I was like, "Wild." Okay, bye. Still wanted to go, but
Yeah, that was a really dumb idea. You really
Mort,
should have gone.
where were you? We can get into
Yeah,
it.
what'd you do this weekend, Morton?
Yeah.
We should talk about it.
So I went to Albion, Indiana. And you might ask, why would I go to Albion, Indiana?
Well,
What's
we
in
know why.
Albion?
Yeah.
Well, it's an Albion.
So
Yeah.
it was the Chain of Lakes Park where Stacy was doing her Indiana Trail, her last 100-miler of this Midwest Grand Slam. So we went there on Friday night. We stayed over with some friends in Airbnb, got up in the morning and got ready for that. She was really hoping to get like one of her races on a 24 hours, and this is kind of the fastest and flattest and all that stuff. So she started really well. She really dug in there, like turned around, I think, on like 10 hours, something like that.
Which is
And then
no, it
night
was under
comes,
10
then
hours at
fatigue
50.
comes and all that. So when she's at 75, she's still close, but in the middle of that last loop, she is like, okay, if you don't speed up, you're going to miss the 24 mark. And, like when you do these races, you get some of the checkpoints in via the phone, but you can only see the runner like a couple of times in the loop. So we drive up, we support them.
How long is one loop?
So one loop will be roughly between 5 and 7 hours. So it's 25 miles.
One loop is 25 miles.
Yeah. So, and I can only
Lord.
check in with her one time on this one. There's other ones where I can check, like Burning River, I could check her every like 3 miles, which is really stressful at the same time. So for me, it's better. The fewer the stops, right? But so at the 60 mile of the last loop, she is looking pretty rough. And I forgot to say that you need to go a little faster if you're going to hit that 24 mark. And
Yeah, tell her that.
No, but I mean, to motivate her a little bit. It doesn't take that much difference. So
Did you text it to her so it like doesn't
Yeah,
ever
she
go away?
did not. She doesn't
2 in
even
the morning.
respond to my text when she's not running. So I mean, like she's not.
You
gonna
know
start
she's
doing
seeing
that.
it, though.
True.
So no, she had a pacer with her for the last 2 laps, some friends of ours. And I got to say, like, shout out to all of our friends that have been showing up all these events, driving hours, staying over places to go out and support. It's just really awesome. The running community is awesome too.
It is.
But the finish is kind of cool there. There's a lake and a beach area there. And then you can look over the lake to where they come out of the woods. And then you can kind of see them go around the lake. And then they disappear up in this hill. And then they come down the hill, which is a really steep hill, like the last.
There's
200
always a hill at the end.
Yeah.
Of
So-
every trail race. It's so frustrating.
So we don't know quite the distance over there, but we're looking at the time, and it's down to like 23:53 or something like that, right? So it's like, she's not gonna make it. And then we suddenly see 2 lights, because at night, this is like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, actually, almost 6 to be accurate. And we see 2 lights. So me and her friend Ken, we start yelling like, "Run!" So we see 2 lights just kind of look at us suddenly, like far away, and they see them start like moving a little faster. And we start looking at the time. Now some people from the finish started showing some interest too. And the guy that's running the race is like, normally it takes about 10 minutes from there and get in. So there was 7 minutes to go. So we see her moving. She's disappearing into the hill to go around the last little loop. And we're like, yeah, this is not happening. We stand there, talk to the guys. Yeah, you're talking about the times it take and all that. And I'm like, screw it. I sprint up the hill. And then there's like a grass hill that goes up. And on top of it, you can look into like a little wooded area. And I could see lights. And I looked at the time and I'm like, I started yelling, if you get to me in 30 seconds, you can still make it. So she started booking it. And she started sprinting. And she's sprinting the whole way past me, down the hill. I swore she's going to fall because it was like steep hill, and made it with 4 seconds to spare.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
awesome.
It was like the
Oh,
killer
man.
finish, and it was just awesome. Everybody down there kept like yelling, like "Run, run!" because that's kind of the magic mark, right? With the 100-milers to beat that
Yes,
24.
24.
And she has done it before, but not in this series. So she's like, "This is the fastest on paper, the fastest race. This is going to be the one I'm going to make it." And then I was
Least
thinking,
elevation.
if she's not going to make it, that's going to be a long drive home. Even though she's always passed out and sleeping all the way home, but still, it's going to be a long.
Dang. So is she done? She did it?
She is done. She's a super
God bless
slammer.
her.
There was
She's
only
never running again.
she never running again. Yeah, if you
quit.
ask her today, she's
retired.
hobbling around. Yeah, she took today off. She's been hobbling around here, and look, it's a sad sight, but she's pretty happy, I think, to be done. She was the week leading up to this. She was like, I really don't want to do this. this
Yeah.
this, nothing in me wants to go out and start running again.
That's
But-
the correct thing to think about. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. I'm running 13 on Saturday, and I'm like,
Yeah, I was thinking the same. And she's coming up with us, Paco. She's coming up with us, and she's probably going to run with us for like 2 miles and be like, "Yeah,
she can't run slow. It's so funny.
This is not gonna. This is not.
You can
gonna
see it
work."
in her face. She's like, I hate you guys so much, and I want to go so fast.
That was Christmas too. She was also running ahead on no,
That's
not
what I
Christmas
remember.
on the Christmas toast. Yeah,
Yeah. Christmas.
The toast and trot.
yeah.
Toast and
You're
trot.
Toast and trot.
TM.
So that was my weekend. We came back, made my son's soccer game, first game playing with a cast after he broke his hand last week. So he played really well. So that was fun.
Nice.
Did you tell him you're not supposed to use your hand? Nailed it.
Let's not do that.
Do what?
Use your hand.
Be really
The other
funny at all times.
The other hand. He uses the other
Yeah.
hand. Okay.
Anyhow. Paco, you do anything fun? Did you run 100 miles?
No, I didn't. I just ran. Getting ready for the full, so I just had my last tempo run. It was about 14 miles. So just marathon pacing it. Trying to live the dream.
Did you do
I also don't want to.
Did you do the Big Bad Wolf? I know, like a lot of people use that as their last 20-miler, like 2 weeks before.
No, I didn't. I don't know what that is.
It's a
They
small- it's
release
small
a
little race,
wolf, and you
20-mile
have to
race.
run away from the wolf.
It's
really good for
pacing.
It's a Columbus race that is like the 20 miles, and it's always 2 weeks before. So it's like right before you start tapering. So it's like the last 20-miler for a lot of people. So they made it a 20-mile race.
Isn't Paco the one who told us about the Taco Bell 50K or whatever?
Yes.
Oh, I've read
it
the
is.
instructions.
Put that out there.
I
love
sent it
that
to
you.
the-
I love that you know that, but you don't know the other racing club.
Oh yeah, I put that 30-miler. You get some 10 Taco Bells.
Whoa.
Get one.
but-
You have to get one item every Taco Bell.
One
So-
chili cheese burrito at every Taco Bell.
And it said, I think it said we have one rest stop on the way.
Yeah, there's one restroom.
I just wear a diaper and power through. How much is it? Is it just like nonstop Taco Bell? How many Taco Bells is it? Is it one a mile?
I think there's 10 Taco Bells.
And you have to stop
it's
and eat
30
at least 9 of them, I think they said.
You have to eat at least at 9. Yeah.
I'd do it. Do you have to wait in the drive-through? That way you can like relax for a second. You're like, oh boy. I'd just be like cinnamon twist, cinnamon twist, cinnamon twist.
You have to
Man,
eat a
that's a-
chalupa at mile 4, and then you have to eat another thing, like a cheesy gordita or something at mile 10 or something.
Cheesy
Nice.
gordita crunch.
That's
Ooh.
awesome. I love it.
I saw it. It's not. Where is it at? It's not here.
No, it's not here. It's in Denver. It's in Denver.
That's right, Colorado.
Oh,
But,
Makes
I
perfect
put that out
sense.
there. I put that out there for you guys. If you guys
It's.
wanna
I think it's in next July. It's not a bad idea, right? We can all
Do we
agree.
play
on
the
that.
Rapids next year?
Yeah, it'll be the Rapids. Out my butt.
yeah, we got that.
Okay, nailed it. All right, let's read the internet. All right, coming from Reddit, from King Wanker 13 says end of an era, cry face. We haven't talked about it. Paco was kind of alluding to it, but Nagby released after, I think almost like the day after our last pod, that he is retiring at the end of this season.
Okay, hold on. I just want to throw this out there.
Yep.
Are we gonna be better without Nagby?
Okay.
No. Okay. I'm sorry. That's my worst take ever.
Hot take.
The worst take ever that was proven to be very false.
Yeah.
You had some of us convinced a few months ago.
Yeah. You could
It
have,
was
but at that time, you could have convinced us of anything.
Okay.
Like,
We can all agree that he has slowed down. This isn't his best season, but he is probably still the glue that is holding this team together.
yeah. I mean,
Like, he does things on the field that like nobody else does.
Yeah,
and he
but
moves at
that's
the
just
pace.
and I think Morgan posted like, yeah, good news front office. He's not replaceable, so don't worry about it. Like, yeah, like Aiden is great. You know, Zawadzki's great. He's just kind of a once in a lifetime type player in that position. Like, I rate him higher than any of the US sixes that we've had. Like, you know, during the time that he was there, like Beckerman was playing as a 6. Like, that guy wasn't that great. I don't know.
His list of accolades is ridiculous.
Is wild. Yeah. I just hope he gets into coaching, then coaches me so I could be a professional player, and then coaches my kids. Like, that's my hope for Nagby.
I will say he needs to coach a little bit because the difference is he really wants to be with his kids.
And we learned earlier, after me complaining about my children, that Paco works for the state to take their kids away from them. And I was like, I had to cover it up. I was like,
not what he's doing.
He's going to do it to me. It may not be his job exactly.
All right. So, I mean, you're talking about a guy who has won at every single level.
He's a serial winner, which is what the U.S. was talking about. Like, it's just... the last game, remember he got hurt towards the end of the game, and I just saw him kept shaking his head, and now I literally think he was thinking, like, I'm getting too old for this shit. Which I looked up, and Danny Glover was only 40 when he said that. So,
yeah, no.
Something to think about.
I don't know. I mean, you're talking about, I don't know what else. You can't do anything to replace him, but the front office is going to have to be digging deep to find something, because without him, this is going to be
rough.
A really interesting season next year.
I think we should bring the guy. He's a young and up and coming player in Middlesbrough. Maybe we can bring him in.
Do you think this is enough time though for the front office to prepare to maybe think about bringing some players in? I'm not sure if he's giving them enough notice.
Hey, it's not a problem. Okay.
Well,
we only have
cook.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's burning the shit out of everything.
Let's cook.
I just want like a little rat under his hat to figure it out, or like whatever.
Dude, read some of the articles out there if you haven't. I read and shared like the one they had at the Athletic. It was great. It had some of these quotes from some of these players that come from overseas, like Gerard and stuff, and like, who is this guy when they played against him? Like, and it was
he's your favorite player's favorite player is like the quote that I kept saying. Like, he's your favorite player's favorite player.
Yeah.
It's like,
so
A-Race had a good write up on the disrespected.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we didn't really get to talk about that either. Aris started the disrespected. So he's got all that fun.
I'll say this. I mean, coming from a player who was an Akron or a Cleveland kid, goes to Akron, goes to Portland. I hate him at Portland. Goes to Atlanta, hate him at Atlanta, comes home, and he is everything that you want a player coming back to the state that he was raised in. I mean, everything about the man is something that I'm proud of on my team. And like, me being proud of him doesn't mean anything. But he's a player that I can point my kids towards and say, that type of player, that type of guy. That's who you want to emulate. That's who we want to be like.
Yeah, Kate, I was like, watch number 6. Watch number 6. I was like, that's what you need to be like him. Watch what he does, his movement. Just watch him. That's the guy you need to emulate your game after.
Well, and on and off the field, though. I mean, you know, the size of the balls it takes to not take a call up to the national team because your family is a higher priority is I mean,
I'll never forgive the U.S. men's national team for just screwing him over all
this
time.
They did not. He made a choice. He made a choice, and it is his choice.
Dropped him.
He stood by it. No.
Yeah.
No,
Agree to
he
disagree.
went to a couple of games that were in less. How do you want to say it? The fields were trash, and he basically said,
CONCACAF.
"Why am I here on a Thursday evening in the middle? I don't see my family as it is. I'd rather be at home." You know what? Good. I'd rather you come out and
like
say that than pretend like it was some other reason.
The USMNT
Like,
was
that's
just
something I
like,
can
you
respect.
idiot. He's like, fine, screw it. That's what I heard.
No.
All right.
But he's a serial winner, and I've never watched a player that is more press resistant. And I know that is something that is thrown around as a catchphrase for him, but it is so true.
And a guy that really plays and almost holds back on purpose, because you know he can do the crazy stuff. He can do like things with the ball. He can probably go out and almost take on more and try shooting more, which I wish he did a little bit more. But but he could dribble an extra guy, but he chooses not to. He's one of the guys like, okay, that's not for the best. I could probably beat this guy, even though sometimes he does. I feel like he played with that restraint, knowing that every now and then I can turn it on and just pass by that guy, but I don't do it every time, right? He plays with a sense of restraint because he knows he has that talent to do that crazy stuff. We've seen some of the bangers, some of the goals. I saw that they put an MLS on Apple TV, that goal from when he was in Portland, where he, like his rookie season or something, I think it was, where he like juggled the ball and just banged it like upper 90.
He was a winger then, right?
Yeah, I think he played more of a winger and more of offensively back then, and he can probably do pretty much all of it.
Man,
to be fair,
his career arc, I think a lot of people need to take a look at. Like I talk about Gazdag, I'm like, he has lost his step. I still think he could slot in as a number 8. Phenomenal. Like Nagby was a winger and an attacker for the longest time. And then as he, grew into the league and stuff like that, he dropped further and further back. And now he's just like kind of the point man. I think a lot of people should take a look at that whole thing, but he's going to be missed. The club, I swear, if the club doesn't like provide something for him, like like how they did Frankie, almost just like have him work for the club, be part of the club, join the circle of honor, like just do something. Like don't do him dirty.
Yeah.
Make him.
I don't know how much
that's what
he
he
wants
wants.
it. If it's going to pull him away from his family, I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Well,
any
but
sort of serious role as a coach
he
or
lives
anything like
local. I mean, he lives local. His, so I think, not knowing him personally by any means, but it wouldn't be far fetched. Like he's got roots here in the Central Ohio community. His kids play for local clubs. Right. It wouldn't be unheard of. But I agree with you that, I mean, it also wouldn't surprise me if he just kind of disappears into the
not Eddie Gavin style, but like at least for a couple years he might like
Brian McBride
away.
style,
yep,
Chad Marshall style,
Parkhurst.
Yeah, Parkhurst is a good example.
Yeah,
not Frankie, but no, Parkhurst I still think will come back and do like coaching.
I told him to. I was like, "Come back, dog. You live down the street. Let's go." Come on, man.
Coach us.
So nice.
Yeah.
I was like, you're such a cool guy. Like, he's also played it. I mean, he won with Atlanta, didn't he? Like, I don't know. Figure it out. Paco, you know him. You talk to him. You guys are friends. Tell him.
Yeah,
tell him to
come out and coach, man. What are you doing?
Yeah,
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah. You have a Nagby story from your years?
No, I don't. He's, like you were saying, like a little bit of that trajectory of his career of being, I think a little bit of what you were saying is right. Like he is, he's up there in age, right? He's 35 and he's still rock solid. He's what the most fouled player, in the game. Like
still,
and that takes a toll, man. The amount of games that he's played, and I think it's a little bit of career kind of saving himself, and like you were saying, Ben, like I think, when he got hurt a little bit earlier in the year, I think at that point he was just like, yeah, man, I think I'm done, man. I hope the team just has the statue ready for him, on Saturday, and they just kind of unveil that statue and just put him in that ring of honor, and
owner.
Just
Do it.
just add him
Name
to
the
that
stadium
mural.
after?
Just add him to the mural right away.
Girl, yeah, just. I mean, what are we going to be waiting for? You
Are
know?
we gonna wait another
Nagby.com
8
stadium.
years or something?
I'm going to
like
check
that?
and see if Nagby.com is available. Nagby.com stadium. It's got a nice ring to it.
It's got a nice ring.
It doesn't. No, it's open. Although Darlington Stadium, just call it Darlington. Oh, that's such a good idea because of his name. Speaking of
Darling.
boys that play in the middle,
Names.
Names.
our
Speaking
boys
of names.
are reunited. Turbulent_pay_7581 on Reddit posted Arston and Aiden not only stood next to each other during the national anthem, but played again together.
And held hands.
For the U.S. men's national team. Yeah, they piggybacked after the game. They had fun. They played a Burger King. Also, Schulte was there. Still confused on how he... yeah, no shade. We're all friends here. But I do want to touch a little bit on the U.S. men's national team and like kind of how Arston and Aiden played. I do want to say moving forward, when we take that big break in next year, we'll probably turn into a USMNT World Cup podcast for a little bit. So bear with us because I get really excited talking about the U.S. men's national team.
He doesn't.
No.
It freaks me out. But I thought so. I listened to a couple of the pods that I like listening to that cover kind of international soccer and the U.S. men's national team. And they finally gave props to Arston. It took them, and like, don't get me wrong, you know, for the people that don't know Max Arston, when you're comparing him to Anthony Robinson, for those who don't know, Anthony Robinson starts for Fulham and was the best left back or
In the
one of the
Premier
best
League.
left backs
Yeah.
in the world, which is not hyperbolic. Like he was phenomenal. They rated him that high. He was linked to Man City. So when they're like, oh, Arston's from the MLS, you know, he was already, you know, 4 pegs down on a lot of people's minds. But I thought he played great this game.
Yeah.
And they played
No.
against Ecuador. They tied. Ecuador is, and again, for those who don't know, gave up 5 goals in 18 games in qualifying, and Ecuador finished second. 5
Right.
goals in 18 games is banana sandwich.
Only beat by Argentina, wouldn't it be?
Correct.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, having both Arston and Morris play together was fun to see. I mean, and they both played really well. The U.S. as a collective played really well. So it was really nice to see Max out there. And I didn't hear a ton of positive on Aiden
Right.
from
Same.
those same podcasts that I listened to. They weren't hating on him nearly as much as they had in previous. I thought he played really well, but I thought he played Aiden Moore's style. And if you're not used to watching Aiden play, he's different. He is a prodigy of Nagby.
Right.
Like that is his
Underappreciated.
disciple. Right. And he plays a little bit slower, a little bit different. And when you have watched him like we have at the Crew, you appreciate when you see it for the national team because you know what he's doing.
Correct.
When you expect him to do something else and then he's playing like that, you think he's not having a good game.
Yeah.
But I was happy to see Max play well, and I was happy to see Aiden play well. And, you know,
Yep.
Caddy on the bench.
The opinion right now is that Max is probably staying unless something drastically changes, that he's
I think
probably
he'll-
in the squad. As
He'll be on the bench.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
bench and be the first man up or maybe on that left side, depending a little bit on who they have. So I think the exciting time for him. I think the positive here is that I would maybe seen Max leave maybe in the winter transfer window if the right opportunity came along. Now I don't think he wants to do that because I don't think he want to risk his position and end up on the bench somewhere. So I think this means that we get Arston here in Columbus through the summer, and then maybe after World Cup and all that, things might change because I think that's the timing will be maybe right for him to go. We re-signed him, which usually means that we want to try to get more money for him. That's usually sometimes that's like the writing on the wall when it's like you're not really due for a contract, but we're going to give you a new contract right now.
Yeah.
That's usually what it means. But I think that means that he will stick around, make sure that he gets playing time, don't mess anything up and stay in a good environment until he gets to the World Cup.
And if he
That's
can
what
get
it is.
minutes at the World Cup, even better for him to find another
Exactly.
opportunity, better
Yeah.
opportunities.
Dude, who was our center back? Giancarlo, I think. Was that Costa Rica? No, literally, he went to the World
It
Cup.
It is Costa Rica,
And
but
we sold
I know
him
he
for
was
like an
negative.
obscene amount of money, and he obviously didn't pan out. I was like, he's not that good, but that was the year Costa Rica went like super far, and everyone's like, grab him, and he went to, I don't know, like Galatasaray or something like that, and it's like, yeah,
I think he went to Sevilla.
Yeah, okay. Well, Sevilla's huge.
No, yeah, he did. I mean, yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. But I want to say it was Sevilla, but I don't. You're talking about the guy that Giancarlo Gonzalez, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I call people by their first names if I know them really well. So
I know. Yes, that I know. Palermo, that's where he went.
Also, pretty big.
But yeah, I mean, you're talking that's a decent sized club in
100%.
in Italy. You know, I mean, good for him. I mean, and I hope Max has the same trajectory. Like,
yeah,
I want him to play with us, but I also want to see him succeed. And if he has a chance to go to Europe and play for a big name club or whatever it may be, that's awesome. Good for him. Hopefully, we profit off of it. And
I just hope wherever he goes, he plays as a wingback who's mostly going forward and not expected to be just playing defense the entire time.
Yep.
And I have so much to say about Aiden Morris, but I'm going to wait because that is a whole nother can of ding dongs. Last thing we wanted to touch on that we didn't talk about up top, Cape Verde goes to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Mort, you said you tripled down on getting a Morera jersey.
Oh yeah, definitely getting a. Cape
I think I
Verde,
might.
Cape Verde.
Yeah, Cape Verde.
Mhm.
Vape curd or whatever I called it, but it's a cool story. I mean, it's a island country outside of Africa that has like 600,000 inhabitants. I think they have one of those things where they have a lot of like French players. It's kind of what happened in some of the CONCACAF country, Curacao. It has a Dutch connection, and they have the French connection. So there's a lot of French players playing on that team.
You're welcome, invasions.
It's an island?
It's
Okay.
Yeah, it's islands.
I totally believe you. I'm shocked.
Yeah. Do I get my geography?
There's islands there? What the?
Ever heard of Madagascar?
The movie?
Like where the animals escape? That's a good movie. Whatever.
It's an island.
It is an island. I'm seeing this now, and it's kind of like Hawaii to the U.S. This is.
Yeah.
This is.
I mean,
I
the good
didn't know
news
there
is
were
their
islands
colors,
there.
I think, primarily are red, white, and blue. So, I mean, it'll look kind of like
It's
they
kind
probably
of
will have a cooler jersey.
Senegal and
It looks
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm looking at a
beautiful.
map now.
Crap.
But that's awesome. No, I mean the fact that they were able to make it out of Africa, which is a very, very hard.
They
continent.
beat Cameroon in their group, so Cameroon goes into a knockout or a playoff.
Who
game.
else made it? Did Egypt make it?
Egypt made it. A couple other
Okay.
countries already ready. Ivory Coast,
Okay.
I think.
What'd they say? The second smallest ever by population to make it to the World Cup?
Only surpassed by Iceland, I assume, which is like 350,000.
Hey, that's like your friends because of where you're at.
That's Vikings.
The
I knew it.
Nordic people
I still don't like that
and their tracks.
Viking clap thing that people do. Do you do that, Paco? Is that a thing we do?
No, we don't do that.
Proud
Thank
of
you.
What's that,
Proud.
what is that called?
I got the Viking clap.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
No, I thought
is
there
what
was
we're
a
saying.
name for it. Yeah.
There's a real name for it.
Is it?
Yeah. there's a real name.
There's a real name for a lot of stuff, Oz. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I believe that we should win. That's another thing that
I
Tracy
hate that
just
one.
drives
Sorry,
him-
I absolutely hate that one.
Yeah.
I know it's fine. I like it for the women's U.S. women's national team. That's totally fine. I just think it's a stupid chant.
It is
just me.
ridiculous when you think about it. But hey, aren't
I
most
don't hate
things?
it.
Okay.
I don't like
fight,
it. There's
fight,
so much
fight,
hate.
fight.
There's so much hate in here now. We need more love.
I extremely dislike the chant that's stating something extremely obvious. I believe that we will win. Thank you. I believe that I showed up to the game thinking my team would win.
I know there's at least 2
We're up
Browns fans
6-1.
in
I
here,
believe that
and
we will
Paco's
win.
Never, ever go to a Browns game and
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
chant that.
Paco's a Browns fan. He's like, I believe that we will lose proudly.
Probably.
I just think it's
I expect it.
I believe
Yeah.
that we will trade Flacco to the Bengals and he will play better for the Bengals.
He threw 2 touchdowns. Like,
yeah, I
oh.
know. I thought he was just gonna get
Anybody,
murdered.
it's like being a United fan. Everybody that leaves there just plays better somewhere else.
Yeah. Shout out Anthony. Bam.
heavy sigh.
All right.
Thanks,
one
Martin.
more quick. So we have no more crew 2. Bummer. When we get back, we'll do a quickie rundown.
It's
and then
only
talk
because
about,
their season ended. There's still a team. It hasn't
Yes.
been canceled yet.
Yet is the key word.
Yeah.
We'll be right, Trap.
This episode of the Upper 90 Club is brought to you, as always, by Supporter Supply Company. Hi, friends, this is your good pal Morgan Hughes, here to talk to you about a serious issue facing 96% of all crew supporters in Columbus. Why, not enough free shipping, of course. For a limited time now, through the eventual heat death of the universe, Upper 90 Club listeners can use the promo code Upper90Boys. That's boys with a Z on the end of it, at checkout for free delivery on absolutely any order over $10. But Morgan, what if I order $10 worth of stickers, or those goddamned buttons, or some other combination of small items that make you want to kill yourself? Will the free shipping still apply then, even as you curse our family, while you package up our little tiny annoying ass order for us? Of course it will. That's just how much we here at Supporter Supply value our friends at the Upper 90 Club. So head on over to supportersupply.co and use the promo code Upper90Boys. That's boys with a Z at checkout for free shipping on all your orders over $10. And don't forget to tell them that your friends at the Upper 90 Club sent ya.
And we're back. Thanks, Bird. We miss you. We miss you, Bird. Speaking of, we were talking about that Taco Bell. He's in Denver, around Denver. I bet you he would run the Taco Bell. I feel like he doesn't eat Taco Bell.
I feel like
knowing
nobody
Carlos.
should run that race.
I feel like it was made for me.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
I feel like it was made for a lot of us. So
Yeah. That hits a chord in my body, and the chord is my tummy. And I'm all about it. I would even probably, man, I wonder if I could do,
the F
you said there's
chord.
10 of them?
The
Isn't
S
that the
chord.
poop chord?
Yeah. The brown note.
the brown note.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet brown note. All right, let's do the rundown.
Yeah, it's a rundown. We're coming to town. It's a rundown. What we're gonna do is a rundown. Down, rundown.
So this week, since the Run Master is out, I'm stepping in. And this week, the Run Club ran 1,352 miles. So it was a little slowdown in the rundown this week.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I will note that President Stacy was the number one runner, but she's only registered for 88 miles after her watch always dies after about 80 miles.
Whoa, conspiracy theory.
Yeah. So we could probably added a
You
little
don't smack
bit.
another watch on her?
Yeah,
anklet?
sometimes we charge it and it doesn't really work very well. But yeah. But
Goodness.
I guess last week we were in, what we call this, Khartoum in Sudan.
Yeah, cartoon. Mhm.
And if we fly 1,352 miles
Run.
southwest,
We run there.
well,
Yeah.
if we run in a straight line, as the
Are we
crow-
a flying club?
if we run like the crow runs, it's
We can get on a plane and
As they
we'll
say.
just run. Like, is there like some Matrix thing? If you run on a plane, does it count? Like, are you getting double miles?
Funny you should say that. I follow this thing where this guy ran a ultra on a cruise ship, and it clocked him going like triple that or something wild. 'Cause
Okay.
It was also
So after our
I'll talk
1,350
science
miles,
all day.
where are we at? I'm sorry.
we are in the Democratic Republic of Congo in Kinshasa. Kinshasa? I probably
So-
butchered that.
Still in Africa.
Yes. So we're going south. This is a reminder of how big Africa is because we're still just like halfway down. And of course, Kinshasa is the capital, largest city of the Democratic Republic of
DR
Congo.
used to have a really good soccer team too, right?
Yes.
They did.
Who was on that team? Who's the guy? Was Drogba on that team?
No, he was Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast. That's right. I always get Ivory Coast and Democratic Republic of Congo mixed up. I'm sure I'm not the only one out there, listeners. You just hit us up on our email and tell me about how you confuse African nations. Proceed.
Congo, one of your favorite movies.
Just the line.
I
part of
did
it.
like Congo. I think I read the book. The book was who wrote Jurassic Park? I can't remember.
Steven
Spielberg.
Spielberg.
Michael
Was it Michael
Crichton.
Useless knowledge. There you go, baby.
Was he on the Jersey Shore?
He
Mikey!
Killer set of abs. Anyways, so, and I was stoked because I thought I won the club, but I forgot Paco joined the club now.
Yeah.
And there's no way I ran more than Paco.
No.
Paco's
So,
a monster.
of course, like I mentioned, no big surprise. The president is the winner of the pod with 88 plus X unknown miles. After that, we got Kevin T, Chase M.
Hey, Chase is Hawes's cousin-in-law.
Yeah.
Grandmother's twice removed.
I know which one we
Former
the whole name or which
doorbell.
one we keep slightly anonymous, but Chris S, Troy Allen, and then we have on sixth
Well, how
place
much did
this
Troy have?
guy called Paco
Whoa!
with
Dr.
42.4
Taco!
miles.
How much?
42 miles.
It's too many, Paco.
Yep. And then we
That was
have
him winding down.
yeah, things are winding down for summer. The Kellogg's is finally ending their season, I think. John A, Tom F, Tom,
Tom!
Tom.
Tom.
and then Greg, rounding off with Greg. And number 2 in the pod was Ben.
Yes!
And Ben
Is on a bunch of
I-
ibuprofen.
I am so happy that Paco beat him. It
Oh,
makes
it's
it
not
even
even
better.
close. He doubled it.
Cut it in half and double it.
Double it.
So I will say that Mars's sister still beat you, so they represented.
She
Gosh, darn Himmels.
ran a
Working
marathon
Mindy.
as well. Yeah. Yeah,
He's kind of
Mindy.
a monster too. How many did Troy have?
That's awesome.
Troy,
I wonder if Troy's ramping back up.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's got to be running season because he's out west, right? Like Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
So this has to be like his actual running
Troy,
season.
I did mention, I said Troy A, and he had 42.9, so he beat Paco with half a mile.
Yeah, but Troy's not part of the club. He's part of the club. He's not in the, he's
Yeah.
not the club leader.
I will
probably-
never,
he-
over my dead body, will I let Troy
Yeah, he
know.
probably heard he had 42.4 miles, and he went and said, "Hey, family, you want to go for a walk?"
The impressive thing,
Watch on.
the best thing about Troy is the fact that he probably did it buying packs of cigarettes at every 7-Eleven on the way.
Dude, heaters constantly.
Yeah,
Just
so
one after the other.
I know we're getting into the colder part of the season, but you know what? Get outside, put on a coat, walk, run, enjoy it. But watch out
Treadmills
for that.
exist.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah, treadmills suck. I hate them. But if you
I-
like
yeah.
them, good for you. I like to get outside and try
treadmills
to slip on some ice in the middle of the winter. That's always
It's
a fun
not
sport.
that cold yet. It's not winter.
No,
Don't,
but we-
don't
Yeah.
put this
we're
hex
getting-
on us.
You got like 2 more months.
Yeah, don't put that on us, Mort.
Martin, you are from a Nordic country.
Yeah, I appreciate heat and layers of clothing.
You do love layers of clothing. That's one thing about most coats are black.
They are. Most coaches are black.
That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was watching the Crystal Palace game and it was raining. And, you know, like if you watch a Crew game, we get decked out in like bright Crew colors. And like literally they were all just wearing black. I was like, man, the English.
Man, most coats are black.
Oh, man, most coats are black.
And why is he right?
Yep. Always.
All right.
Always right.
Well, rundown was fun. Let's get back to the Crew. We got a game Saturday at 6 o'clock.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
And a lot of moving and shaking can happen. Let's see. Wednesday, we saw Vancouver at the death beat Orlando to keep them kind of where they're at. Haas, do you want to talk about the
Tables. Just tables. Tables. But tables. I can't know how to hear any more about tables.
In the Eastern Conference, we have Philadelphia with 66 points in first, Cincinnati in second with 62, Miami in third with 62, Charlotte in fourth with 56, NYC FC in fifth with 56, Nashville in sixth with 54, Orlando in seventh with 53, Chicago in eighth with 52, and your Columbus Crew in ninth with 51, which means we could at best jump up to seventh place and not have to play in the play-in game should Chicago draw or lose and Orlando lose.
The bad news about Orlando is they're playing Toronto that has tied their last 15 games or something. I don't know.
Yeah, remember when we thought we had a guaranteed win against Toronto?
Okay, I don't think this will happen, but what is the tiebreaker if we win and Nashville
points,
loses?
Wins, goals for?
So Nashville will that's
they'll have us on wins.
Yes, there's no chance there.
Yeah, okay. So if you can picture it, best case scenario is we win, Chicago, Orlando lose. We get up to seventh, which means we would play Cincinnati. Cincinnati
games.
or Inter. And we would skip the play-in game.
Cincinnati is playing Montreal. I would.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry, it's points, wins, goal differential, and then goals for.
Yeah,
I said that incorrectly.
And the problem is we have, Chicago will have more. If we win.
Okay. Selfishly, I only want to see us get ahead of Chicago, be in the 8 seed, have that play-in game at home, and then I'm assuming we would be playing the number 1 seed in Philadelphia, who have just lost Quinn. Quinn Sullivan.
Yes.
So
I don't think he's that.
Man, I'll take that route. I'll take that route, man. Hey,
what though? If it's Cincinnati, will be shaken if we sneak up on that seven.
Now the only problem with that is if we face Philadelphia, that probably means after Philadelphia, we're going to be on a path to meet Charlotte, who is probably the strongest team in the East.
They've kind of faltered a little.
Man, I'm not putting. They're difficult. They're going to be really difficult, especially we're going to have to play 2 games at Charlotte.
Well, is it the same as last year where we just do? Yeah. So
Philadelphia doesn't scare me. Cincinnati doesn't scare me. Charlotte scares me.
I'm rooting for the Cincy matchup.
Yeah, Cincy would be fun.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yep. But if we can get ahead of Chicago, have that 8 seed, have that play-in game at home, and then whatever happens from there happens from there.
So Ben, there's the wild card where 8 hosts 9, and then the next round is a guaranteed
3 games,
best of 3, so up to 3 games,
single elimination,
and then back to single elimination.
So the issue is kind of how it stands now is we won't have a home game.
If we make it to the best of 3, we're guaranteed one more.
Yeah, you're guaranteed one.
Sure.
If we get out of the play-in.
If we have the play-in at home, if we have the play-in at home, I think that'll be the biggest difference. If we have to go to Chicago, I think all bets are off. We'll see what happens. But if we are actually able to host that game at lower.com, the atmosphere can make the biggest difference in that game.
Yeah.
Who does Chicago play on decision day?
They're playing New England.
New England.
Yeah.
Who again is a U10 girls soccer team.
Yeah. So I think realistically
that we tied.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
Just like Toronto.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are asterisks though. We have everybody back. We kind of talked about Camacho. Camacho played for Crew too, so
oh boy.
Yeah. But this is a situation where I do feel good about our team in general. And while we're not on an upward trajectory necessarily, I think we could make a decent run a la New York last year, like the Red Bulls last year. I think we have the talent enough to be able to kind of compete with a lot of these teams. The way Chicago's playing, Orlando has not been playing great. But I mean, so let's see.
I,
If we
I,
win,
I think if you
Orlando would
ask
have to
any of the top
lose.
4
Oof.
teams who they least want to play of the bottom 4, I think a lot of
Yeah,
people
it's
want
us.
to avoid Columbus. Still, especially if we get the people back. Then again, a lot of people have figured us out a little bit, but we've had some good games against those top 4 teams this year.
Yeah, we have Zawa back. We have Rossi back. So we play Saturday, and then next game, assuming it's a play-in game, is that Wednesday? Is that right?
So it would
That's
be
when-
Wednesday, Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a quick turnaround. From what I understand, Wessham's return window was end of October. So I mean, realistically, we would have to make it 2 or probably 3 games in before he's even available.
I think it was 6 weeks from late September. So I think it's a little bit into November from the first time frames we got.
So
for Wessel.
not a thing. Oof. Right. So, yeah, part of me actually kind of wants the Crew to be 9th, and then our playing game is against Chicago. That way I can go to Chicago and say what's up to. We didn't get to go this year. We owe
On a Wednesday?
Crew an actual visit. I mean, I'm half tempted to just let's just all
we
go.
won that game. We won the game at Lure.com.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
Define we.
Everybody in Crew Nation.
Yeah.
There's not a single person that says, I want to go to Chicago and watch my team possibly lose.
Well, I guess the frustration is we don't have, we can't tie, period. Like, if we tie, that puts us, and like, say Chicago loses, that puts Chicago still ahead of us. So this is a must-win game. Like, we have to win this game and then hope that, either Chicago or Orlando lose, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
To
Chicago
get out of the
could-
playing game. Yes.
Chicago
To get out of
tie.
the play-in.
Which,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah,
we
yeah.
want to avoid the play-in game. Why would we not want to?
Correct. Well, because then we'd play either.
Other than for your fantasy trip to Chicago.
Realistic.
It's a good fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
It's a
wanna
good
go.
city.
Also,
I like
save
it.
me some money now that they have up their pricing model for the playoffs that I just saw recently.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't know. I feel weird about it. I just feel weird about this whole thing. We're going to play same time. Chicago plays, New England, who's not great.
Decision day.
Orlando's playing Toronto. What motivation do those dudes have to do anything? I mean,
Spoiler.
Well, I mean, it's pride. I mean, don't sleep on that.
I'm taking a nap.
No, Columbus.
during the crew game.
Listen, we got one thing to worry about: winning the game. If we win the game, we've done all we could on decision day. Everything else is up to the other teams.
Yeah. The only thing I
just
honestly
hate not
care about
having
is us having a complete performance. Get everybody, keep everybody healthy. Get people in.
Right.
Give them, if we look good, and we win 4-0, looking great. I don't care who we play.
3-1.
If we start playing like we know we can, that we haven't really done all year for the most
Yeah,
part.
no kidding.
Well,
then
as
I
far as
don't
we know,
care.
Rossi and Zawadzki are so healthy, so that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's big.
And we looked better. We looked better last
yeah.
week, I thought.
Oh,
We were-
100%.
yeah,
We're one hot potato, foul up from getting out of there with 3 points. We
Right.
should have won the game. So I think we're trending up. I think getting Diego back, getting Sean back really lifted the team. And I do think we looked a lot better. I'm not scared of Philly or Cincy. If we can take care of what we need to take care of, it's going to be uphill anyway, regardless of what's going to happen. I think we're in pretty good shape when we start kind of feeling better about ourselves, right?
I mean,
I think
yeah.
at this point, the other big thing is I think Wessam, I have absolutely no source. This is just me talking.
You know a guy.
I think if this was a play-in game and we had to win this game, I think Wessam would be on the field. But the fact that we are already in the playoffs, no matter what we do, I think that is one of the reasons he's being held off, and then he'll be on the field for the first playoff game.
He would have had
You
a
think
tape
he'll
up
be
ankle.
back?
Yeah, 100%. I think he'll be back.
Dingle dang.
I hope you're right.
I just that's my feeling about this whole thing is that I think that because at the time they said shut down for the remainder of the MLS season, setting it up for a possible return in the playoffs. Well, at this point, like, why bring him back this weekend? It really doesn't matter. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to see Westham come onto the field for that first playoff game, whenever it is, whether it's the play-in game or whether we're number 7 and we play on the following week. But we shall see. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping, because I think that is a
marathon
piece.
with an Achilles tendonitis. You don't see me going, I'm out 6 weeks. I'm still running on it. I've also, Trey and I have the same injury. We have that weird injury. What you call it? Is it interior tibbles? I'm a doctor. I know exactly what it is.
You got it. Nailed it.
I got all sorts of messed up stuff, but I'm still running. If it were me, I'd get out there and play.
You're also not worth multi-million dollars that have doctors telling you to not do something.
I'll agree to disagree on that. This pod makes what, $0, Paco? So checks in the mail.
Check that pyramid scheme.
Tip of the hat.
We just promote people up. That's
I guess, I guess we're looking at, we want to avoid the playing game, but I don't even.
I look at it.
Man,
I honestly, I'm looking at it, man. Like, if it's the play-in game and we're going to play off Chicago, and that gets a chance to get Westham on the field and gel for one extra game, then I'm fine with it. It is what it is. We made our own bed early in the season with not playing very well. Hey, we're going to make it into the playoffs. So let's hope we can get at least home field advantage, or maybe we move to 7th.
I would say
those are the two best scenarios.
We played really well in not getting the points because we played without a good finisher. But that's another story. That's how we shot ourselves in the foot.
Man,
we would be comfortably up the table if we had someone that could score goals.
You can't worry about that stuff now.
Possibly getting up to 4th.
So the post wild card.
No, it's be 5th.
Post wild card matches run from Friday, October 24th to Sunday, November 9th. So that definitely, if we can make it out of the wild card or avoid the wild card, that definitely
puts
Wednesday,
it in there. Skip a weekend and go to the following weekend?
Yeah.
There's
puts it in there where he could. Well, no. Wednesday the 22nd.
No. It'd be Wednesday and then that
starting Friday, October 24th, up through Sunday, November 9th.
Yeah.
Crap.
That's a big
All I'm saying
table.
is that gives a window to where, at least if we get out of the wild card, we could see Westham, whether it's the first game,
home,
the second or the
you can bring it home
at
a home game. Yeah.
Either way, there's a good chance for this team to be getting healthy at the right time to possibly make some moves in the playoff. That's all. That's everything that I'm saying is that, I'm not sleeping on this team. And Paco said it. Philly doesn't scare me. Cincy doesn't scare me. A couple of the other teams, Miami, Charlotte, are a little bit more dangerous. But besides that, if we're clicking, we're good. So we'll see what happens.
Who would you rather have? Let's go. I kind of want to go around. So, we're either going to be playing game or, we're either going to be playing Philly or Cincy for the most part, or actually, or Miami. Who would you want to see on those three? Assuming we get past first round.
So I'm going to say what I said before. I'm going to hope that we are 8th, win the play-in game, and then we're going to play Philadelphia.
You'd rather Philly over Cincy?
Yeah.
Man, but I agree that
a lot of it has to do with the fact of I want to avoid Miami. I don't want to play Cincinnati, who I think is more dangerous, and then play Miami. Have to play Miami to get through that.
At Miami.
That is on a one game. I want to avoid that. I'll take Philly and I'll take Charlotte, who I think Charlotte's pretty difficult, but
play them on turf.
Right. I think that's a better route. That's what I'm taking is win home field advantage, be number 8, then play Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
We've owned Cincy at Cincy.
Yeah. I know.
I'm less worried about Cincy than I am the rest of the path.
I just I would like Cincy. I just think that everything has to happen in order for that to happen, and they have to play some. Orlando and Chicago doesn't play the greatest of opposition, so I don't see that happening. So I unfortunately think we will have to play if they play in game in Chicago. But I think we can go to Chicago and win.
Yeah,
but then again, Chicago have looked pretty good as of late, though. They were very good against us.
They have looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, they're on 3 wins and a draw. My only thing with Cincy is like, based on all this stuff, I just would hate to go to the playoffs, play Cincy, lose, and then they can just be like, you guys suck all winter. You know what I mean? Like if we lose to Philly, we'd be like, hey, dog, they won the Supporters Shield. That team kind of
that is a loser mentality.
100%. I am. Did I say I was a winner? No. Did I say I'm not petty little baby? I'm a
Paco
little
and I
baby.
were talking about it before the pod
started.
About how it would be so painful to lose to Cincy in the playoffs.
It's just like, I mean, I'm on the internet all day. The memes would just be like, hey, Ben, you suck. Hey, Ben, you suck. And I'm like, I get so triggered. I'm just like, man, if Philly, I just feel like they'd be like, hey, you guys played a good game. I'm like, all right, cool.
Thanks for taking Gazdag.
Cool. Yeah. That's like a proper book into the season, especially the Gazdag saga is like losing to Philly first round.
First of all, we have to take care of that first game, and based on the predictions, it looks like we all believe in that. So both myself, so let me see, Haas, Ben, and myself, we both, and Mars believed in 3-1 win. And then Trey and 2-1 bot believed in 2-1 win. Then the last one we need to ask now is Paco. Why do you believe in this game against you?
Listen, I think the LDC is going to be just through the roof with everything that's happening this Saturday with Nagby. I think we're going to I think the energy is going to be in there. I think I'm calling a Nagby banger right now.
That would be. I'm streaking if it happens. I'm butt naked on the field.
1-0. I think we get out of there. We do what we need to do. We get a win. 1-0 Crew. Nagby banger.
Man, can you imagine a Nagby banger at that stadium? You're gonna have to call the ambulance.
Yeah, you're gonna have to call an ambulance.
Oh, dude, everyone would be like just blown. Like 2 people would just blow up. Like I don't know who. Like
spontaneous.
Yeah, they would just be like, bam, boom, done. Like I can't even imagine.
Match igniter combustion.
He's the match igniter too. He ignites it and then like runs out on the field, or he zip lines down. I don't understand why they don't come to us for this stuff before they. Whatever. What are you gonna do? Well,
I think it'd be great if they could get the Castle Jersey Shore. That'd be amazing.
Match igniters.
Are you? So you're not doing corpse paint, which is my favorite paint. Also, my favorite version of Paco is corpse paint, but you're not doing corpse paint. I'm assuming you're going to be doing spiky hair abdomens.
No, I'm actually not going to be at the game. I'm actually not going to be at the game. Yeah, I made the decision. It's too much. I'm at that age where I can't do a game and be at a game and the next day even think running.
The race.
Yeah, I didn't even think about running or doing anything on Sunday. So
he got the marathon. We're just gonna joke around like little babies on a half. So that's why.
So I'm not gonna.
I'm sorry, Paco. Why do you hate the Crew?
It's an early game. Come on.
This isn't what I voted for.
I know. I wrestled with it all year. And I just after every home game, every Sunday run, I was just like, oh man, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know.
You have practiced all year for this.
All year. I wouldn't call what I did on Sundays running at all. I just, there's no way I can run 26 miles after.
That's fine.
Just skip. Like, there's got to be a way
to
be
responsible.
Responsible decisions.
Down at the end.
So, knowing what I know now, would have changed a lot of different stuff I did today. You got to carb up before. Why don't you just carve up with a couple Slinkies? That's what I do. I mean, Stacy drinks before she runs her 100 milers, right?
Yeah, she has done that. We were hanging out at the brewery before Burning River, but we know how Burning River went. That was a rough one.
Yeah, I mean, 100 miles. What are you gonna do?
Die.
But yeah, I mean,
I see why you do 1-0 now. You're just saying, hey, you guys only going to get one goal. I'm just going to miss one goal. At least it's going to be, you're going to miss out on Nagby's banger. That's the
dude, if all of this is true and you're not there,
I will laugh.
Oh my gosh. You've got to get the word Nagby banger tattooed. Can we agree?
Right.
Tramp stamp.
Yeah, well, let's do it.
On the front. Right around the belly button. Nagby banger.
Get that belly rocker just like all the way over.
Man. Darlington. That's if we could just call the stadium Darlington.
Would you do Darlington and
the Darlington?
The
Darlington. Oh, that's even better. We got to get him some money to buy that stadium.
Don't need to buy it. You just to pay for somebody to pay for the name.
Can we do like a grassroots?
I thought Lower. I think Lower almost went under. They still have the name on that thing.
Call it the Lower Darlington.
That sounds
Upper Darlington.
Can we create a pyramid scheme to get money?
Yeah.
We should turn this into a pyramid scheme podcast, like pro.
We've clearly been doing this pyramid scheme thing wrong.
We're just trying to figure out pyramid schemes and how they
Can
work.
someone please email us
Everybody
on what a
keeps
pyramid
saying
scheme
this.
is?
What do you mean?
Step one, steal underpants.
We were just talking about Northern Africa. They've got pyramids. Is
Listen,
that what
I
we're
sell
talking about?
Advocare, and I don't understand what you're talking about. Okay.
I got into I did the Advocare thing.
Some guy on my email said he can
did.
give me millions if I just send him some $1,000.
Are you an African prince?
Yep.
Of the Congo?
Mm-hmm.
I think Timothy Weah is technically.
Tim
Is
Weah?
his dad Libyan?
His dad is president of Libya. I don't think he's not a king.
We said prince, and I feel like if you're the son of a king, isn't that the
He's not a king.
definition of prince?
He's not a king. He's the president of Libya.
Look, if there's one thing I know about presidents, I consider them kings. All right, fine. We got to go because Haas texted us before, and he's just like, I got to work out tomorrow.
I got to work out at 5:45.
I don't want to be super
I got to
CB,
get up.
man.
I got to feed my cats.
And it's Jersey Shore, so I got to work out the labs, and I got to get super do bad.
GTO.
It's kind of a situation. I'm like, hilarious pun, Haas. Well, we definitely didn't miss Himmel this week. Whatever his last name is, Mars. Spoilers, but we will be there again Saturday out in front of the stadium. Not 5 o'clock because the game starts at 6.
Tent.
We should be there cleaning up at 5.
Yeah, fingers
So
crossed.
when you come
We
under
should
the
be
bridge,
there by at least
look to the
3:30.
left.
Come
But
up.
we're giving stuff.
say
Yeah,
hi.
we're fill it out, hang out with us, drink or don't drink. That's up to you. Come or don't come, Paco. Whatever that
No,
means.
I'm coming. No, I was going to make my way out there.
Yeah,
No
we're gonna
dice.
have a mailing list where we put in your email address and social security number.
This is all pyramid scheme. I completely forgot. Like we had talked about. Yeah. No, just we're gonna be handing out a bunch of free stuff. It's just like to hang out and say thanks for letting us do this for you for free. So no big deal. But I guess.
Speaking of which, Del Rio's in Highwood, Illinois.
Okay.
Everybody stop in. Grab yourself
During
a
that Chicago
pie.
trip.
I'm not
Yes,
lying to you. I don't understand that joke. Whatever. All right, let's wrap it up. All right, so we will see you Saturday. Paco, thank you so much for hanging
psyched.
out. Is there
Thanks,
anything else you want to
Paco.
plug?
See
You're
you
going to hang out
Saturday.
with us during the Saturday thing?
Come
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Hang
Thank you for
out.
having me.
Have fun.
Great. And you know what we
It'll
say,
be the
boys
best.
and girls. Go
The greatest.
Crew.
Thanks everyone for joining the club. We hope you'll listen next week and every week, even in the off season, to celebrate or commiserate. We'll save you a seat. If you like this podcast, please give us 5 stars and subscribe. You can email us at upper90clubpod@gmail.com. That's upper90clubpod@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at upper90clubpod. Go Crew!
And I was sitting at a red light. This was right after
Oh my God, that was you.
jumped out of your car.
Yeah, do you guys
came
remember
and
me talking
knocked
about that?
on my window I rolled my window
Oh
down. I was
my
like, what's going on?
God! No way that was you.
You threw in some wristbands, some wrist bracelets,
That was you.
an upper 90 pod sticker.
I can't believe that was you.
You threw them in my car and then ran back into your car.
Yeah.
And then we both took off.
Oh my God.